Hello and welcome back to Throne of Decisions. I got requested to play this game one more time so we can see how far we go with this. I am Fem. Thank you for joining me, whether you're coming back or seeing this for the first time. Let's get into it and see what we got. I just need to survive 10 days. All right. Rising waters, unprecedented rains swell the river. The lower town is flooding. Thousands are at risk. Do I want to evacuate the lower town or build emergency levees? Let's build emergency levees. The levee holds barely. Workers fight the rising water day and night. The levees strain but hold. Then a section cracks. Ooh. Let's evacuate. Refugees in the castle. Thousands crowd into the upper town and castle. Disease threatens. Nobles complain about the smell. Disease threatens. Let's open the nobles. Waters recede, the flood passes. Nobles whose estates housed refugees are outraged. The common folk are deeply grateful. Thank them publicly. Compensate the nobles. Thank them publicly. Deserter hunt. Soldier ran away. Hunt him down. Hunt him or let him go. Soldier ran away? Oh, just let him go. I don't care. Crown jewels. Your crown is tiny. Glue more diamonds on. It's fine. More bling. More bling. Oh, that was not a good idea because I think that's not good. Dream vision. I dreamt you gave me gold. Fulfill it. Wake up. Winter stores. Tax collectors around the winter stores need a ruling before sunset. Protect people or take profit. Take profit? Tool shed. Dark whispers around the tool shed need a ruling before sunset. Take the bargain, I guess. Okay, I think we made it. That was day 1. Yep, complete. Oh, we did pretty good. We lost 10 population, lost 25 religion. I got my wealth back. Plus 20 nobles. So they only got a plus to nobles. So that's not bad. That's pretty good. Okay. I'm kind of getting the hang of this. I wish I wish on these it would kind of show you what it did, but Baker Strike. Village families around the Baker Strike need a ruling before sunset. Deny request or support them. Duck Pond. Night visitors around the Duck Pond need a ruling. Bar doors or invite them. Invite them? Fence line. Omens around the fence line need a ruling. Heed the vision, I guess? Oh, this one's going low. Holy water. River's dirty. Bless it. Clean it? No. I think when you get low on something, it does these ones. Evacuation. Farmers plow up an entrance to an ancient tomb. Strange markings glow on the stone door. Let's open the tomb. Ancient halls. Inside lies a labyrinth of corridors filled with treasures and traps. Your scouts report movement in the darkness. Proceed cautiously, please. Careful exploration reveals a hidden library of scrolls predating the kingdom. Knowledge beyond measure. Share with the church or study the scrolls. Share with the church so we can not lose that. Smoke signal. Omens around the smoke signal need a ruling. So should we dismiss it or heed? Let's heed the vision. I think we completed day 2. We did, yay. Minus 15 nobles, plus 20 population, plus 20 religion, plus 5 military, minus 25 wealth. So yeah, my wealth did go down. Yep. But we're doing better. We're getting there, slowly but surely. We just cannot get above. If we hit 100 in any of these, that's a game over. So we got to be careful. A merchant arrives. A wealthy foreign merchant requests an audience. He offers exotic goods but demands trading rights. Okay, so this is about this one. Then there's the free company and the forbidden romance. Nice. Grant him audience or turn him away. Let's grant him some audience. Merchant's proposal. The merchant unveils rare spices and silks. He proposes a 10-year exclusive trading agreement. Let's negotiate terms. Merchant respects your bargaining. He offers a shorter 3-year trial. Let's go with a trial. Yep. Okay. Lost tools. That was that first one we just did. Quiet informants around the lost tools need a ruling. Let's approve the plan, I guess. Swords for hire. Renowned mercenary company arrives at the border. Their captain offers services for the right price. Send them away or hire them? Let's hire them. Mercenary trouble. The mercenaries are effective but undisciplined. Tavern brawls erupt nightly. Citizens complain of intimidation. Turn a blind eye or enforce strict discipline. Loyal blades. Under strict command, the mercenaries integrate. Their captain becomes a valued military advisor. Nice. Let's try the permanent. Oh, nope. That sound. Yep, game over. Too many. I think that gave me too much military. Yep. Yeah. So you can see that's what happens when you get to that point. So you really want to make sure that you figure out how to balance everything correctly. And if you don't, that's game over. So you have to make it to 10 days. And again, this is just a demo. But so we earned, okay, so we got more coin. All right, so let's try again. All right, taxes have pushed the peasants too far. Marta reports organized meetings in the countryside. Reduce taxes. Tax reduction calms some, but radical elements want more. They demand land redistribution. Negotiate reforms. People's Charter. Marta presents a charter of rights. It limits noble privilege, but empowers the common folk. Amend it heavily, please. Build a mudslide from the tower. Slide! Dreamt you gave me gold. Oh, we can take the gold? I dreamt you gave me gold. Oh, don't do that. That made me lose a lot of gold. Common supper. Quiet informants around the common supper need a ruling. Stay public or approve? Approve? Yeah, that did not go well. Okay. So yeah, that was not a good idea. Okay, so yeah. Yep, I lost all my wealth. That really... Factions tore the realm apart. Balance was lost. Alright, so we gotta make sure that we don't do that. It's all random, which is pretty interesting. My ring is small. Does Veldra have bigger? Size is fine. Swan Lake. Get killer swans for the moat. Killer swans? Cool. Sounds interesting. A royal proposal. A neighboring kingdom proposes marriage between their prince and your heir. The alliance could reshape the realm. So should we accept? I'm going to accept because I think that would be interesting. Because I do want to understand the wedding. The wedding will be grand, but the foreign prince arrives with a retinue of advisors who meddle in court affairs. Set boundaries. You always set boundaries with anyone. A wedding under tension. The ceremony proceeds. Despite strained relations, the prince cooperates but trusts you less. Make a grand gesture, maybe? Army at the gates. A massive enemy army appears with the first snow. They surround the capital. No reinforcements can reach you. Prepare for siege or attempt a sortie. Attempt a sortie? The sortie. Your cavalry charges through a gap in the enemy lines. The gamble is enormous. Hit and retreat. Omens around the market day need a ruling, so heed vision. I usually heed the vision. It does lose some of that, but Crazy Joe says, end is near, jail. Huh? Okay, well, we listened to him and it did good, so... Day 1 complete. We got 20 more nobles, 15 to religion, 25 to military. We did lose a little bit of the wealth, but that's okay. We made 4 decisions, approved 2, rejected 2. Alright, let's keep going. Peasant draft. We need more bodies. Conscript the farmers. What do we need? Food. We probably need food. Let us redraw the borders. Bigger kingdom. Expand or content? Content. Underground trade. Lucan discovers a smuggling ring operating from the docks. They move contraband but also feed the poor. Infiltrate and control it. Yes, yes, yes. You secretly control the ring through Lucian. Profits flow to the crown, but the moral cost weighs heavily. Phase it out quietly. Yes, yes, yes. Goose chase. Tax collectors around the goose chase need a ruling before sunset. So we take the profits or protect people. Let's protect the people. Lookout tower. Build a tower to see the horizon. Build it or flat earth. Build it, I guess. Envoys from afar. Envoys from a powerful Eastern Empire seek a military alliance. They bring gifts and conditions. Let's hear their terms. Terms of alliance. The Empire demands military access through your lands and conversion to their faith in return gold and protection. Counter-propose. Respectful compromise. The Empire agrees to a trade-only pact. Less protection, more sovereignty, and middle path. It's finalized. Yes, I like that. Yes. I like that. Decisions made 4, approved 1, rejected 3. We reject a lot. Nobles, we lost some nobles. We gained more population. We are getting close to 100. Religion is +5. Military didn't increase. Wealth did by a little bit. Alright, we gotta watch that population. It's getting a little high. Throne rental. Rent the throne for weddings. It sits empty. Rent it or dignity? Sure. Oof, it's really high. Old Shrine. Local scholars around the Old Shrine need a ruling. Fund study or forbid magic. I like funding the study. Omens around the Lantern Oil need a ruling. Heat vision. And we failed. Day 3. Yep, I knew it. Population was getting a little high. We got it by 5 over, but if you hit 100, that's game over. So I knew population was getting too high. You want to try and make it to 10 days, but I have not made it to 10 days yet, guys. Cat fur. Stray cats have soft fur. Make loves? Make loves? No. What? No! I'm not going to skin them. Black swan. Cook the black swan for dinner. What? That's bad luck. No. Trapped below. The kingdom's richest mine has collapsed. 200 miners are trapped underground. Families beg for help. Let's launch a rescue. Volunteers dig through rubble for days. Some miners are found alive in air pockets. Others weren't so lucky. Let's dig deeper. Miracle underground. Rescuers break through to a large cavern. 50 miners alive, and behind them a vein of pure gold. Let's share the gold with the miners. Unprecedented rains swell the river. The lower town is flooding. Thousands are at risk. Emergency levees. Waters fight the rising water day and night. The levees strain but hold. Let's evacuate. Refugees in the castle. Let's open the nobles. Alright. And this one we saw already. The flood passes. Nobles whose estates house refugees are outraged. Let's compensate the nobles. They appreciate the compensation. No, they didn't. I did, but we got too much population. Yes, this is not an easy one. We approved 17, rejected 10. That's a lot decisions made. Alright, let's try it again. See how far we can get with this one. So we have Border Skirmish, Forgotten Tomb, and the Dragon Awakens. I wish this was not cut off nearly as much. And this is full screen for me, guys. So having that cut off, they may need to fix that. But again, it's just a demo, so. Border incursion. Enemy soldiers have crossed the border and raided a village. Your general awaits orders. Pursue and destroy. Defend and fortify. Fortified defenses. The border is secured, but the enemy grows bolder, seeing your caution as weakness. Request peace talks. Peace negotiations. The enemy sends an envoy. They offer a non-aggression pact in exchange for trade rights. Counter offer. Chapel bell. Omens around the chapel bell need a ruling. Heat vision. I usually heat the vision. Golden halo. Paint halos on all your portraits. I'm human. Nah. Free milk. Too much milk. Give to kids or let it rot. Let's do free milk. Fence line. Night visitors around the fence line need a ruling. Let's invite them, I guess. Fish Friday. Eat only fish on Fridays. Law. Meat lover. Excavation. Farmers plow up an entrance to an ancient tomb. Strange markings flow on the door. Open it. Inside lies a labyrinth of quarters filled with treasures and traps. I usually proceed cautiously. Careful explanation. So study or share with the church. Share with the church this time. Dragon over the mountains. A dragon has been spotted circling the northern peaks. Livestock vanishes nightly. Villagers panic. Send an army or consult the sorceress. Sorceress speaks. Althea reveals the dragon gods, an ancient horde. Excuse me. She can communicate with it for a price. Let's fund her ritual. Dragon's bargain. The dragon agrees to leave if you sacrifice 20 cattle monthly. People find this unsettling. Oof. Let's accept. We survived the day. I mean, we didn't lose population, but it is getting pretty high. So, I mean, we're doing okay. That's actually pretty good. Pretty balanced. Alright, let's go to day 2. Dark convergence. A blood-red comet streaks across the sky. Althea says an ancient seal beneath the castle is weakening. Investigate what's sealed? Ancient records reveal a primordial entity sealed beneath the castle by your ancestors. It hungers for freedom. Strengthen the seal or attempt communication. Ooh. Primordial entity. So we have the forbidden ritual, the succession, and the bandit king. Let's strengthen? Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I am so sorry for that. Oh, the binding ritual. The ritual acquires rare components and the blood of a willing volunteer. The archbishop objects to the sorcery. Let's defer to the church, see what they say. The king falls ill. You collapse during a feast. Physicians whisper gravely. The court fractures as factions jostle for influence. Name an heir. Keep succession. Let's name an heir. The named heir. You name Illyria as heir. Some nobles support her. Others rally behind a distant male cousin. It's both. Divided court. Both claimants hold court. The kingdom functions with 2 parallel governments. Confusion reigns. Force a resolution. Let them decide. Force a resolution. Road mud. Tax collectors around the road mud need a ruling. Let's protect the people. No digging a moat around the village. Fill it with spikes. I don't know if I can. Barn dispute. Local scholars around the barn dispute need a ruling. So find study or forbid magic fund study. I don't know if I have money. I didn't have money for that. Yep. Definitely did not have money for that. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we'll do one more and see how this goes. Market day. So we have the Shadow Market and the Vampire Court. Village families around the market day need a ruling before sunset. Support them. Tavern room. Tax collectors around the tavern room need a ruling. Let's protect the people. Underground trade. Lucian discovers smuggling when operating from the docks. They move contraband but also feed the poor. Let's infiltrate and control it again. You seek to control the ring through Lucian. Profits flow to the crown, but the moral cost weighs heavily. Expand. I'm going to see what this does. The smuggling empire grows beyond control. Foreign powers take notice. You involve it. Risks exposure. Cover your tracks. Herb Garden. Young villagers around the Herb Garden need a ruling before sunset. Back Illyria. Let's do it. Donkey retirement. Donkey's old. Meadow or sausage. Sausage? Lost tools. Tax collectors around the lost tools need a ruling before sunset. Take the profits. I am trying to lure some other... Pale visitors. Let's welcome them. The visitors charm the nobility, but servants begin falling ill and strange bite marks appear on the kitchen staff. Let's confront. Or should we investigate? Let's confront. When confronted, the vampires reveal their true nature. Their leader offers an alliance of darkness and power. I'm curious. Unholy alliance. The vampires serve as your secret enforcers. Crime drops to 0, but citizens live in unnamed dread. Embrace the arrangement? I don't think that ended well. Sounds like it did not end well. Good to know. I lost all religion. Got it. That makes sense. Yeah. When you embrace the alliance with them, it does not go well. Okay. So that was another look at Throne of Decisions. It is, again, this is currently a demo, so they're working on it. It does sound interesting. You can wishlist it on Steam. I will have the link down below. But this is just a second look at Throne of Decisions. I actually did a little bit better, but I still did not get further than, what was it, 3 or 4 days. I have not been getting much farther. So, yeah, I'm just not making good decisions, it seems. But I really wish that the top part would be a little bit easier to figure out whether you're gaining something or losing something. But thank you guys for joining me today. I hope to see you again next time. Like and subscribe if you happen to enjoy it. Comment down below. I do read them. Let me know if you guys want me to play this again. I we'll do it again if need be. I'm not very good at the decisions, I'm sorry to say. Make poor decisions, it seems. But let me know how you feel, guys, and thank you for joining me again. My name is Fem again, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Have a great day, guys. Bye!